With Bitcoin making a big splash in public, more and more people are becoming interested in this fascinating and modern world of blockchain. Many of these people are drawn to cryptos because they have learned that they can be profitable. If you're one of those folks, you're in luck because I'm going to show you how to mine Bitcoin today. Hello and welcome to Upstep Financial. Join our channel by hitting subscribe and clicking the bell icon for notified uploads. This video is for those of you who are new to mining Bitcoin. If you want to mine Bitcoin at home for profit or as a hobby, we'll teach you everything you need to know so you can start mining Bitcoin as soon as possible. You don't have to go too far into the crypto industry to come across the world of Bitcoin miners. Mining for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is a challenging task. The mining industry is competitive, and several factors must be weighed when choosing mining rigs and establishing your plant. Since Bitcoin is decentralized, transactions are broadcasted to the peer-to-peer network. Once revealed, the transaction must be validated, checking that it is legitimate, and then registered on the online ledger known as the Bitcoin blockchain. Miners are the individuals in charge of sorting and checking transactions until recorded on the Bitcoin blockchain. The transaction fees would then be paid to miners in the form of newly generated Bitcoins. So what exactly is happening in the mining process? Computers are used to add new transactions to the Bitcoin exchange. While computers can quickly complete the authentication process, the process becomes more complex as computer capability becomes more complicated with higher processing speeds. The difficulty is getting Bitcoin users from all over the world to settle on a standard version of the transaction, which comes down to what is known as proof of work. Those seeking to include new blocks of transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain must consist of evidence that the applicant extended a scarce resource in mining, being the processing capacity of the machines used for the verification process. Miners compete for Bitcoins with everyone else on the peer-to-peer network. The higher the processing power, the more attempts the hardware makes to complete the verification, granting the miner the widely sought-after Bitcoins and transaction fees. The Bitcoin network is self-evolving to guarantee that the time it takes a miner to win a block remains consistent at almost 10 minutes. In Bitcoin mining, the speed of processing power is regarded as the hash rate, and the processing power is known as the hardware's hash power. Now let's move on to the complex part, just to be a little more advanced and add some of the more familiar crypto word lingos. The mining method is where Bitcoin mining hardware executes a cryptographic hashing function on a block header. The mining program would use a different number as the random element for each new hash attempt. The number is referred to as the nonce. If proof of work is made, a new block is discovered by the random calculation of nonces before the correct nonce is identified, which is then validated and decided upon by the peer-to-peer network. During this phase, the miner is awarded a certain number of Bitcoins, which is initially listed at 12.5 coins, but will be halved after 210,000 blocks. In addition to Bitcoins, the miner would collect the transaction fees charged by users inside the fully mined block. This is a much greater reward for miners as the number of Bitcoins per block decreases gradually. You now have a better understanding of what goes into the mining process. Let's get you acquainted with the step-by-step method of mining Bitcoin. But after that, please take a moment to click the like and share our awesome video. Number 1. Get a Bitcoin mining rig. To begin mining, you must first acquire a mining rig. While the miners in the early days of Bitcoin used ordinary personal computers and later graphics cards, you would not be able to obtain any Bitcoin using these devices today. Bitcoins are now mined using specialized hardware designed specifically for mining Bitcoins or other currency based on the same algorithm. It is known as ASIC, or Application-Specific Integrated Circuit Chips. And it consumes less energy when mining Bitcoins, and it is much quicker. This system is costly and time-consuming to manufacture, but its pace is astounding. The most powerful computers can solve up to 14 terahashes per second. That is 1,012 attempts to solve a block per second, and its advancement is currently underway. Number 2. Get a Bitcoin wallet. The next crucial move is to build a Bitcoin wallet. This is where you'll obtain your Bitcoins to be able to manipulate them. Bitcoin wallets allow you to keep track of your Bitcoin addresses. Each Bitcoin address has a public key and a corresponding private key. The public key is made up of a one-of-a-kind mix of characters. It functions similarly to a bank account number, such that if you wish to accept Bitcoins from someone, you must provide him with your public key. All Bitcoin address is public, and every transaction that has gone through it can be tracked. The private key, on the other hand, is kept confidential and is used to send transactions. If you forgot your private key, you will never be able to use the Bitcoins stored at this specific address again. In general, wallets range from basic online wallets to software wallets to the most secure hardware and paper wallets. Each wallet has its own set of benefits and drawbacks. Some of them will hold several currencies in their possession at the same time, so pick the one that best suits your preferences. Number 3. Join a mining pool. Though with the finest ASIC miner, gaining Bitcoin today is almost impossible. A single machine cannot compete with vast mining farms located worldwide, and mining Bitcoins on your own is not always lucrative. But don't worry, there is a solution to this problem. Collaboration among miners is so-called mining pools. Miners contribute their computing resources to a community, and when Bitcoins are mined, the profit is split among participants based on their power. The salary is smaller but consistent. On the other hand, members of a pool would pay a fee to the pool's operator, which is usually between 0% and 2% of the earned payout. There are several pools from which to select. When you've decided on a mining pool, go to the website and create an account. Following that, you'll be given a worker ID for your miner. Number 4. Obtaining a mining application for your device. Now that you have your hardware, a Bitcoin wallet, and a mining pool selected, it's time to install a mining app on your device. It gives you access to the blockchain and Bitcoin network. The mining program assigns jobs to miners, gathers full results, and adds all details to the blockchain. Furthermore, Bitcoin mining software tracks miner activity and displays simple statistics such as temperature, cooling, hash rate, and average mining speed. There are several free Bitcoin mining programs available. The best programs can run on nearly all operating systems, and each has advantages and disadvantages. Some mining pools have their own apps as well. Number 5. Start mining. And so you can now begin mining and collect Bitcoins. Connect your miner to a plug box, hook it up to a device, and load your mining software. Fill in your wallet and mining pool details into the mining app, select a device, and start mining. Here are some last words of advice for you. If you want to mine efficiently, keep up with the latest crypto coverage. The pace of growth is swift, and it varies daily. With all of this knowledge at your disposal, the next move is to act fast. We wish you luck in your mining ventures, and we look forward to seeing you gain massive profit in the world of mining. Feel free to share your sentiments in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to leave us with a like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.